Is it working?
How are we gonna watch the Civil War? We're gonna cut our microphone or...
Yeah.
Every microphone will be cut.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay,
We
I'm
are
gonna
live
fucking-
now,
yeah.
guys.
I can hear it on the tab now. I've just muted it. Ah man, this is sweet.
Microphone. I don't know how to say it precisely.
Say it
Stop
how
annoying me.
Say it however you want.
I feel...
I tell you what though, there is a little bit of echo like already. Like, do you know what I mean? Who's
Yeah.
still got? Who's like still got? Who's got it like not muted?
Yeah, someone is echoing.
Yann.
What's
Are we rolling?
sound from Mastermind?
Are we rolling? Are we rolling?
Yes, we are live.
Okay, cool. Wait, are we rolling?
No.
Are we rolling?
What is that? Is that the live?
Who? What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's the live. Okay.
Oh wait, am I echoing?
Okay. Whew. Oh, hello.
Hi everyone. How are you all doing?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Are you talking to us?
We are so glad.
Who are you talking
We are
to?
the best Machinima writers in the world, I swear.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, are we rolling?
I don't know what to do. I wasn't ready for this.
I feel Tom Shire, you did not prepare us correctly for this.
No, I'm not prepared myself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
someone
think it is
turn the sound on.
Mastermind.
It should
Yes,
be
I
fine.
heard.
Yeah, Mastermind, can you mute the YouTube video? Please.
How do one do that?
Mute the stream, bruh.
Mute the stream. So yeah, man. Fucking see. Are we allowed to swear on this? We are, right? 'Cause, I mean,
Yes,
Of course we do.
yeah.
You're
I was
not
gonna
allowed
say,
to
some-
swear.
like,
Everyone is allowed to swear except you, William.
oh, okay, that's fine.
So you guys
Dely, your privilege has been revoked.
Yeah. Fuck.
What did I just say?
random stuff.
Wyvern, are you wearing headphones, bruh?
You talking to me?
Well, there's no one else named Wyvern. Are you wearing headphones?
Me?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, you motherfucker. It's so difficult to understand. And no, I don't. I will.
Well, then it's definitely you.
Just,
Right, this is fine.
It's better?
A little bit, yeah. Maybe you should go on push to talk.
Sorry,
Suffering.
why then?
Ease the suffering.
Okay.
Carriac,
Yeah.
there's
Hello,
it's
my
only
name.
going to be a VoIP. It's not going to be a webcam, sorry.
So I'm not going to see your...
Zealous, you love my Sylvanas meme.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
That's not a meme, that's hentai.
Same thing.
Okay.
Gotta watch hentai every now and again.
It allows you to appreciate what you got in life.
Can you link the original one?
Link source, please. I don't actually have the source. Guys, wait. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are we rolling? 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
So how's your day been, everyone?
It's been mine's been pretty good. Like I said, I just moved.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, my apartment is I went from like a 1-bedroom. Now I'm living in
Hello, Troy.
in a bedroom inside a 2-bedroom apartment, so it's less space.
Let me just
but,
get this
better situation.
It's less space, but it's more.
Better.
Oi! Stop it!
Yeah.
One of you bloody blokes decided at this time.
That's a real
for a live stream.
Oh god, it's Troy the Wind Tunnel Dutch.
Oh no.
What are
He's
we
on
doing?
me here for the KO.
Could everyone just like switch to busy on Discord so we don't get the notifications because the screen can hear that?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
it's
sure.
because I have two computers, and so the other ones was making this Discord sound.
You are so
Yes.
advanced.
Am I really sounding like a wind tunnel? If that's, I'm going to switch to my laptop because that doesn't
you're
make
okay.
a sound
Nah,
like
you're
a
fine.
vacuum cleaner.
Welcome to Corrado's Bootleg Potion Emporium.
What? What? How?
Today our special is rock your cock off.
So this
I'll take 4 of those.
Yeah.
the transition later over to the actual movie is not going to be as smooth as I intended.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh, this
Like,
is
I
gonna
had
be fun.
prepared so that the movie would just like start, but then I realized then I'm not gonna be able to see it or hear it, and I haven't seen it yet.
It sounds like a price
no.
we're gonna have to pay. What a sacrifice you've made. You're a good man.
You are a saint.
What a
mate.
sacrifice.
Really
are the holiest
je sais même pas
bitcoins.
comment je veux te parler.
Poor guy.
Yes, something
guy.
just tells me this is going to be the biggest clusterfuck ever.
I am.
I'm sorry, I'm just speaking French for the last message.
was-
Je sais même pas comment te parler, Octavius, je suis désolé, donc du coup je vais continuer en anglais si tu permets, mais voilà, je continue à parler en anglais. I keep speaking English because this one was a French, he was speaking with me in French, so I had to answer in French.
Damn Frenchies.
That's so difficult.
I
Learning
surrender.
France.
It's stressful.
Yo, Dely, we had to come up with a good collab, like, pretty soon.
Oh yes, we do. Yeah. Anyone's like fucking. Is it just gonna be me and you, or like other people?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're just gonna do, like, Strausin and Dely's debaucherous journey or something like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. No girls allowed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I the only one who has a buffering YouTube page, or is my computer once again being...
You are the only one.
By the way, sorry to like. I found the source. Do you know what I just sent? I found the source of it.
Yeah, okay, show it.
Do you wanna, can I
No.
post? Can I post
No,
the source?
not in everyone.
Alright, I'm just gonna. Anyone who wants, anyone who wants the source, type in 123 in my private.
Give it to me. Literally give it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I'm going to switch to the laptop version because my Wi-Fi is being... So, BRB.
Strausin.
Okay.
Here are mate.
So much
Like,
French in the chat.
The best stream ever right now.
Personally, I can share even more Sylvana Sentai if you want.
Oh, I just realized we've not been like interacting with the chat. Well, Holy Acorn has. I don't know. Like, I haven't even looked at it. Like,
Claim this
We're-
point for friends.
anyone who wants this, anyone in the chat that's listening, if you want the source to the Sylvanas stuff,
Stop.
Stop.
Oh.
Inappropriate.
I got what you need.
I'm back again.
I got what you need.
Should be the thumbnail of the live. Even Palmeiras is
Yo, Tom Shire has 730 subscribers. Let's just critique Tom Shire's channel while we wait.
Yeah.
The next 5 minutes. Let's see
What do we
here.
want?
That's a good idea.
I'm so disgusted.
Okay, so the road to redemption. I mean, they got the black and white 8 thumbnails here. Super lackluster. Really not giving me a whole lot to work with here, Tompy. Pretty disappointed, to be honest.
As a white person,
Therefore, I'm better.
as a white person, I feel underrepresented by the 50% of the black on the other side. If you know what I'm saying.
You are absolutely correct. I mean, what are we even doing here if this isn't what we're doing, right?
I mean, Tom Shire, like, are you trying to? Is it?
Oh.
Is this a metaphor?
Look at
for-
Telcraft's idea.
Wait, they're just choosing Mastermind and Dely and me in the title.
Tom Shire just gained a subscriber as I went to his channel.
Oh my
Fuck you,
God.
Gumshoe.
Kind of like that the most people who are actually watching the stream are the ones that contributed. So basically, half of this stream is invalid.
How about we not talk about that and feel happy about ourselves?
We love you, Tom Shire. It's okay.
Like the biggest wind
He
tunnel
doesn't
I've been in.
speak anyway.
Yeah.
He don't care about his own life.
He died.
You leave the
Of
minutes ago.
NCC.
Can you please take your mic out of your throat?
So my quality is decent.
It's a real honor. We have Pivotal, we have Telcraft Legacy, Rogeria. Everyone is here.
Oh, what in the stream
Oh
chat?
yeah, roll up that Smash Bros meme.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Can we please make a Smash Bros meme of the League of Machinima?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That'd be
Smash what?
That'd be
What do you
I
good.
don't
guys
know-
think about
I don't
this
know what that
awesome countdown screen, by the way?
What's that?
It is. I like that the S is like the Valkyrie with like either Hydralis or like a Valkyrie type thing.
I do like that too. Yeah.
Which is pretty dope.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
It's the stream.
Yes, Telras, it's me.
There's a lot of French going.
So many noises.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
I had a speech. I had a speech in this video, and I did one that was like so fucking over the top when I recorded it. I was like, yo, I can't even use this one. I wish I saved it because like I would love to use it.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, after this, I will be working on a how it should have ended Civil War.
Oh, that'd be so
yeah.
good.
Yes, I'm Strausin.
I would actually like to see that.
Oh.
What's a Strausin?
Lucas, we will explain in fullest detail how the Civil War came to be after it has been
Who else
asked.
is? Who's this fool?
Who would join? Oh, Tyrannus, the Floof Emperor.
You all fucking suck!
Okay, guys,
Welcome.
it's less than 2 minutes left. Who's got the Rickroll video?
Yeah. I got it.
Oh god, is this live?
Yes.
Yes.
Say hi to mom. Say hi to your mom.
Do you understand me, Tyrannus? Do you understand me right now, you stupid French?
Apparently, everyone in this
So I'm not
channel
the
can
French.
join the.
No, I wasn't speaking to you.
I'm not French.
I know you don't.
You don't
I'm not French. I know you don't.
How you get feeling?
Keep mocking me. I know you're not. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
Yeah.
So everyone is allowed to join the stream, or did I miss the memo?
It seems.
Yeah.
Review QnA. Okay, here's my Q,
Guys.
and I'll get an
Whoa,
A.
mocking
Is
me.
Tom Shire homo?
Someone
Guys.
called me the best in the chat. Wow.
Guys. I've got something to tell you. Are we rolling? It's 45 seconds.
Fuck off, Dely.
Oh my goodness.
Are we rolling?
38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33,
Can you all
32,
speak
31,
one at a time?
30, 29, 28,
Do not
27,
Do not
26.
count down, please.
Yeah, please don't count.
No, that's too much.
1,900,999,999.
Listen,
Oh
listen,
my
listen.
goodness, the
Do we-
live
do
is
we-
gonna explode!
Listen, do we like mute our mics now?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes, mute
Alright, everyone
Discord
mute
during the
Yeah,
thing.
get ready, everyone.
Okay,
Everyone mute.
Mute now.
goodbye.
damn it, Krogal! This all could have been avoided if you hadn't tried to take the Ashbringer and Tomshire's crown. I know you wanted it for some blood ritual, but come on! This isn't what Team Popcorn's all about!
Your mum's a bearded ogre and your father's a trog!
And that was the most inappropriate time to have your tongue chopped off! Oh, yes! The Popcorn Mages have made a portal back to Azeroth! We're home free! No! Krogal! Save yourself! Thank you. Let's get out of here. The mages can only hold the portal for so long. We don't have time for this! Quickly! The portal's disappearing! How the hell did we end up in Tomshire's arena? Never mind that. Krogal? It's beginning. It doesn't matter if we're Team Conch, Team Strausin, or even Team Tomshire. All that matters is that we get the high ground and enjoy the grand finale. Prepare the butter and salt. Get the kernels in the pot. This is about to be a glorious spectacle.
Alright, Team Tomshire has won the votings. Let's get out of here. Try to hide somewhere the guards can't.
In the name of God, Emperor Tomshire, you are under arrest.
Fuck it.
Be on your guard!
I hope no one of you gets any ideas.
We are so fucked!
I'm sorry, man. This isn't working. We're starving out here, and we even ate Kyriak's spare pair of ears.
Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to think.
Chill out, man. We'll get through this if we stand together as friends.
Really? Is that what you have to say? Friendship?
Okay, guys. I have an idea. Kyriak's get the men. We march off at sunrise. Joy, fetch me those goblin riders.
Damn it. I thought I was only here for the cameo.
I hate my life.
These conjures are really pathetic. They're just hiding there and waiting to starve. But I am Kojin. I will burst out and die a glorious death.
You've been drinking again, haven't you?
No.
Now it's time for the Tomshire to pay.
Land is under our control.
The Congians and Strausinites are now hiding in their dens, waiting for their deaths. Their escape from the arena when their forces attacked was merely a setback.
You have done well, children of Tempolis. The world is now free of corruption.
My simulations predict that enemy remnants are still present. The specified targets cannot be annihilated without a costly frontal assault on their holdouts.
What do you see for the future of Tempolis?
The set of equations cannot be completed. A reliable prediction cannot be made. I will aid as I can, Lord Thumpshire.
Good.
Seigneur Tomshire, les troupes sont préparées et à vos ordres.
What the heck is he even saying?
I have absolutely no idea.
You have all made Tompolis proud. Our great city has endured thanks to your continuous work. Put your hand to your chest and feel the Tompolian blood pumping. It will protect and care for you. And when that blood is spilled on the sand, it shall engrave your name upon the great heroes of the world. The final battle is at hand, my friends. We must proudly march against the storm, for it is in our nature. Korgan Strausin will fall, and order shall be restored! For Team Tomshire! For Tompolis! Walk forth, my friends, and no force shall stop us!
Seems like we got some more members since this war started.
We have some uninvited guests.
Fireworks. I will protect you all with my shield. Get behind me.
I'm surrounded by morons. Alright guys, keep yourselves together. We'll flee through the tunnels under the castle.
You guys look more original than Tom Sayers content. And trust me, it sucks.
You thought that we didn't know that you would try to escape by running away? Who are you supposed to be?
Fantastic work, Major Momo. Time to get Tom's head on a spike.
Ah, not the lights again.
Surprised, Krogal? I bet you are. With both Conch, Tomshire, and Strausin out of the way, Team Popcorn will reign supreme. But of course, what happens after the war is over and all the Machinimators are dead? Well, I won't be dead. I have a league to run. I have an empire to rule. But in my kingdom, royalty is between a king and a queen. I would have you as my jester, but I'm afraid you have no tongue, so you're kinda SOL there. Oh, Krogal, you have nothing to defend yourself with. But just remember, stay hungry, stay foolish, and be awesome. See ya. Now, that's one less target out of my way. Well. I'm glad to see you here, Bambi.
It's Banana Raccoon?
Your name is Bambi and it's going to stay that way until I say so! Sorry, popcorn?
Ooh, with extra salt?
You know it. It should only be a matter of time before Strausin, Conch, Tomshire, and the rest of their teams arrive. This shall be a glorious battle of wit and brawn, and there will be no winner, only death.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Oh, nobody. Just some idiots I convinced they should war against each other and split up into different factions. Either way, once they're gone, we'll have the League to ourselves. And anyone who dares defy God, Emperor Laurentium, and Lady Bambi will pay the ultimate price.
They will defy you.
And who the hell are you?
Who I am does not matter. All you need to know is that your plans will fail. The world will turn against you, and you will fall.
Do you believe this guy?
Where did he go?
What? That was weird.
Look, here they come!
And now, let the finale begin.
Oh, Team Funk Rules! Team Funk Rules! Team Funk Rules! Team Funk Rules!
I'm Pookie.
I am Cookie.
I'm Vorgrim.
Oh, Team Funk Rules! Team Funk Rules! Team Funk Rules! Team Funk Rules!
Yeah! Tomsha!
5,
1, together!
Rules! Team Funk Rules!
We are Team Tomshire!
What a bunch of queers!
Prepare for trouble!
Make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all evils within our nation.
To denounce the evils of Tomp and Conj.
To extend our race to the stars above.
Strausin.
Major Fomo.
Team Strausin blast off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Feaster, that's right.
Go, go, Team Kanye! Go, go, Team Kanye! Go, go, Team Kanye! Mighty Morphin Kanye Young Rangers! Go, go, Team Kanye! Go, go, Team Kanye! Go, go, Team Kanye! Mighty Morphin Kanye Young Rangers!
In this video, we'll go over WoW news from the past week and try to compress it into a bite-sized video. To start off, we will go over the League of Machinima Civil War. Today, they are planning to meet in a giant battle.
You little fucker. Charge! You're right in front of me. I am? I am! Stop it! Stop it!
It's time to end this! Give me your ears!
No, please, not my ears.
That's barbarian.
Joining this madness. I'm just a voice actor.
Juste attends, hein?
Fight harder, you idiots. We're losing.
Can't ask so much of us. What has he ever done for us?
I refuse to go on.
You fools, what are you doing?
Burning down pony farms is not cool, man.
Taking drugs isn't either.
Captain, you came for us?
Kongi's reign of terror ends here.
Yeah, you teach him.
My afternoon shows are so much better.
Time to end this! Master Vertex! Activate your crowd control protocol!
Calculating.
You disappoint me, Kange. You are not worthy of the Ashbringer's legacy.
His punishment is not for you alone to decide.
I won't let you take him.
We've all suffered from his atrocities, my people more than any other. Let him stand trial before the League Council. There we will mete out justice for all.
Team Conch needs its true leader now, more than ever.
Me.
Yes, but it was you that held Team Kange together during this madness. It was you that protected our honor. From this day forward, Yann, if you lead, I will follow.
Guys, what the fuck is this? This makes absolutely no sense.
I am not worthy, but I will give my all for Team Conch.
Please notice me.
Ugh, look at them. Already they plot against us. Seize this moment, Tom Shire. Dismantle Team Conch.
Guardsmen!
Tom, what are you doing?
What an emperor must do. I will speak to your leader.
I speak for Team Conch.
Very well. Team Kong has committed heinous crimes, Yann. But some among you fought against Kong's tyranny. For that I am willing to end this bloodshed. But know this. If your Team Kong fails to uphold honor, as Kong did, we will end you.
Wait. We must end this senseless violence. None of the teams are to blame. You have been blind towards your true enemy.
Who could that be?
Well, I advise you to look up. About time you started believing my theories.
Damn those popcorns, I bet they're to blame. Whoever can hold their feet, follow me!
Wait, guys, am I still the leader?
Guys, we should plan this through if we want to catch them. They have the high ground.
They underestimate our power.
We might have an idea. Grab your weapons, they won't escape this time.
What are you thinking?
You'll see. Master Vertex!
Conch? Pookie? How did you get in here before us?
Instant transmission.
Cool.
Hey, guys, no need to get violent or anything.
Popcorn?
You will pay for what you have done to the Machinima community. You and your Team Popcorn shall be imprisoned in the dungeons of Tompolis!
She did it! It was her idea all along! Please, don't take me away!
Excuse me? You're the one who orchestrated this whole civil war in the first place. You literally bribed me 200,000 top dollars, which, by the way, isn't even a real currency, to get me to agree to join your stupid team. I've had enough of this. See you, nerds.
They just confessed all of their crimes, so no need for a trial. A real shame. I really like that outfit though, and man, don't get me started on that hammer.
Can I do an epic thrashing montage now?
Nope, our budget is out.
Oh, come on.
You know what? Putting our differences aside, we make quite a good team, don't you think?
We sure do, man.
Sun is setting already. You guys want to come over to Tompolis to have dinner?
You needn't ask.
You know, in the end, I won. Me and Pookie really held hands and flew off into space.
Bullshit! All I saw was Strausin fall off the roof.
Said the crybaby.
No, really. I did hold hands with Pookie.
What happened? Did I miss anything? Guys? Anyone? Damn you, Kakyo. Damn you, Crucial. I bet you had something to do with this. Wonder what interesting news I'll get to Bite Size this week.
My oh my. Being a prophet sure is tiring. I wonder if they'll let me join their feast in Tumblus. I hope I said that right. No matter. Now I'm going to have to figure out how to convince everyone that the Void Lords aren't real. And that Sargeras was actually the good guy. And then there's Argus. Don't even get me started on Argus.
Holy shit. And that's now the time for the Jedi to end.
Holy fucking shit.
I can't stand so much awesomeness.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Tom Shire isn't on yet.
If he is
So good.
He already won, so why does he need to be in the stream?
Oh my goodness.
This is so good.
It was damn funny from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
I fucking love that it like switched
fucking
me.
My ears are being raped by the live stream, it's amazing.
Okay. Okay, so I guess
everybody needs to watch. You're just the good guy. I love it.
That I want to give my thanks to Domshire, Strausin, and Conch for like making this come to realization.
Yeah, honestly.
I did not expect it to come.
Exactly the same.
This wouldn't have been like made
Be
this
this
realized
big, actually.
without Tom Shire's direction, and obviously Conch
Can
and
we
Strausin.
organize this, please? Okay.
Obviously, everyone involved is like so talented.
Strausin, and Conch for like making this come to realization.
Someone hasn't muted the stream.
It's Tom.
Exactly
Tom.
It's God Emperor doesn't know how to mute.
God Emperor doesn't know how streams work.
Yeah. Please don't kill me.
Yeah.
Welcome to Streamtopolis.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's me.
I give huge thanks to all the people who made scene with my character.
Can we just confirm that it's Conj, not it's Conj. Like,
I don't know how to spell conch.
It's actually Conj.
It's correctly all this time.
Conch or kanji?
Go King Kongi!
Yo, Konge, amazing.
In this mic like it's damn ventilation.
But yeah, what do you So,
oh my god.
Questions? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to pay attention to this chat now. I
Okay,
guess.
Dely, you're the host.
I'm the host. I'm the host. Okay. So guys, yeah, that was the Civil War. This is probably like 6 months in the making, some shit like that. Like
This project in December 2017.
Took more than 6 months.
way more than 6 months, almost a year. So after almost a year's worth
It's
of work.
Yeah, back off the mic, bruh.
Yeah.
I have the exact date we started this project. Let me look it up.
Okay, yeah, go on then. So like all of that time of writing the script and assigning the segments of the video to the animators and the animators doing their thing and doing their job and animating the segments, like machinimating, as you say. This is the head. This is the head of the arrow, if you know. So like, yeah, no, it's strange because I mean, it's not over a year. It's almost a year, and all of this sort of preparation and hype to the Civil War has led up to this, and it's strange to see it. I don't know about you guys, but it's strange to see it actually released to the public now. Like,
I can say something because when they launched those videos about what Sargeras did to the world, I was like, I had this small idea, like, let's put Strausin and Conch against each other.
Yeah.
Domshire bought it in because he wanted to be a special snowflake. It wasn't even originally part of the idea.
Yeah. He threw off the poster and everything. It was like nice, me and Conj, and then like just Domshire in the middle. It's like, okay, bud.
Yeah. And then of course he wins because you all knew I would have won because come on. Even I like tried to make my own team. And, like,
wait, did the viewers know the voting results?
Do we know the voting results?
Yeah, Domshire beat me by 1 vote. Take this in. He beat me by 1 vote, and then I noticed that my brother voted for me like an hour after like the cutoff time. I was like, you piece of shit. You are
actually, like, what would happen if the vote is actually draw?
I'm not sure. Maybe I would have had a more significant part in the final video.
Raw, the script would have looked entirely different.
Yeah.
Who don't know why this thing exists, like what the heck happened.
Yeah, originally I wrote this idea for a contest to more viewers for the machinimas and to expose the machinimakers to see different kinds of styles. I did not expect the entire community of our little Discord server to join in. And to explode in this big thing.
Okay, so obviously, like, obviously we can talk amongst ourselves, but obviously we have to pay attention to the chat, which I'm sort of keeping an eye on. So the first questions is by Avi. So like we can just I can just sort of read off the questions and name the guy or girl.
Okay, let's go.
So the first question by I don't know how to pronounce it, but Avi Leon Chan. So he or she has 2 questions or 3 questions. First of all, it's like, what program did you use? And also, this, like, of course, this is a very sort of. Sorry, can you? Whoa, who the fuck is doing that?
There's a lot of program.
Yann, you're a cursed wind tunnel. Chill. Yo, mute your mic for a sec while you're not talking.
So yeah, like the question is, one of the dude.
Oh my god. No, seriously. Honda's question: who is blowing in his microphone? Is really.
Yo,
you doing this on purpose?
It's not funny, dude.
Okay. So, first question. What programs did you use? So there's a myriad of programs that we've used because obviously it's not just one creator that's been in this project. So I could start off by saying, like, I could probably guess that the most used program in this project has probably been Adobe After Effects, because I mean
the most used was WoW Model Viewer, to be fair.
Yeah, that too. So WoW Model Viewer and Adobe After Effects, because they are probably the building blocks or the foundation for machinima making. But obviously, there's like, I guess you guys can help me with this question, because I mean, so there's because there's way more than one software that's been used, obviously. So there's WoW Model Viewer, there's been After Effects, there's been Adobe Premiere, like editing software.
I've used Cinema 4D, I think.
Yeah, Cinema
4D.
Someone's
used a Blender, someone's used Maya.
Yeah.
No one used Blender or Maya. No.
No.
Okay.
So, programs like Audacity.
To my knowledge, it was
Audacity, yeah.
Were used.
So there's no one answer to the to this question, basically. But the starting point, if you want to get into, so at the end of the day, if you want to get into machinimating especially after watching this, like, it would be such an honor. What you need to start is WoW Model Viewer, probably like perhaps your own like choice of like recording software, and Adobe After Effects. Like, they are the essentials. And
or
then
Sony Vegas.
Or Sony Vegas. Yeah. From then on, it's practical. It's your choice. Like, but that's just, that's 2D machinimating. So you can choose Sony Vegas. You could choose Adobe Premiere. But if you want to get into 3D machinimating as opposed to 2D, Cinema 4D. Like, there's obviously other ones,
Blender,
right?
Maya.
Yeah. And the second, so this is just the first question. The second question is, where can I find more about this story?
May I answer this one?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Basically, way back in December, I actually found the date we started. It was the 2nd of December 2017.
Yeah.
It was after the launch of, the Arcus patch. The Legion expansion. And Strausin and Conch made 2 machinimas revealing how their characters reacted to Sargeras appearing in the sky. So then it became a back and forth of machinimas between them about who actually had the real story. So, and certainly the whole community butted in, first Tom Shire, then others, about it. So, if you want to know a bit of the backstory, you should go way back to those videos.
I have a playlist with everything in my channel.
Oh, sorry, who's this? Who has a playlist? Tom Shire. Tom Shire, you have a playlist.
Tom Shire has the playlist.
Okay,
so
cool.
There you can find how this came to be in.
Yeah, so that's pretty much like, if anyone who's sort of looking for this sort of saga, these chronicles, just check out Tom Shire's channel. I mean, you're already here, so you may as well just check it out anyway. And just look for the playlist. Because videos can be found all over. So on Strausin's channel, on Conj's channel, on Tom Shire's channel. Even my channel has like a video dedicated.
Don't go to Dely's channel. His channel is miserable.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't uploaded in 4 months. I've died.
Yo, my last upload's in like I think it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
I believe I just saw a different question pop up, but it got flooded away in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, something to be addressed is like, sorry if I missed your question, but I'm trying my best.
Don't go to Dely's channel.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't
so
go to my channel either.
Yo,
the moral of the story is don't go to anyone's channel other than Search on Shires.
I agree.
So Jessica Pike asks, I guess it's just a quick question. She just asks, apparently she she says she didn't see her tune Kerandon, and I guess she
Can
says,
I answer this?
Yeah, go for it.
So, initially there was supposed to be a scene with fan characters. But I felt like it was like too random, and those characters never appeared again. So I decided to cut that part out.
Okay.
But to make up for that, in the sequel that we'll eventually make, we'll have fan characters as citizens in the city of Thampolis. So that's cool.
Okay.
Because basically that's the idea I had, to make it a bit of a competition, the Civil War thing. So, and as a prize...
Holly, what are you doing there? What is
Any-
Holly doing?
Nothing.
Anyone looking at the stream, Holy's
Holly
just...
Akron for free.
Yeah.
I'm just letting everybody know that I'm recruiting.
Yeah.
Basically to say that the prize was for the followers of the channels to get their character.
I think we can move on to the next question.
Yeah, so the next question is, so I see, like, in character, in the lore, Team Popcorn were the villains. Yeah, Team Popcorn were the villains. They were, like, sort of the twist antagonist, I guess. Because, obviously, it was the three factions, Team Conch, Team Strausin, Team Tomshire, were put it together. But Team Popcorn were the I guess you could say masterminds behind it all, right? Like, they sort of caused they caused the conflict within the lore, I guess. But yeah, the next question
was
is
Daniel Roberts.
Daniel Roberts, who came up with the Pokemon, who came up with the Pokemon and the Power Rangers intro.
Me, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Shire came up with the idea.
Yeah, I wrote everything, and then Laurentium added a few parts.
Yeah. But if you were wondering who animated it, that was both of those segments, I think. It was the Team Rocket and Team...
Vomo did. I'm pretty sure Vomo did Team Rocket.
I did Team
Was
Rocket.
it you? Oh, my bad, dude. It was you.
Yeah, yeah, I did Team
My
Rocket.
bad, player. My bad.
Yeah. So, shit. So the next question is.
We just went through all the questions. Actually, I don't see any.
I think so. Yeah, I don't see any more questions. If anyone has more questions, then feel free to.
Tailcraft was asking something.
Tailcraft. What was the difficult? So Tailcraft asks, what was the difficulties you faced while putting all of us together? So all of the members of the Civil War.
Yeah, the most taxing thing was getting all the voice actors. To be fair.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Just to create a part, because different lifestyles, different time zones, different time schedules. So the reason it took so long was mainly because they all had to make their part, and if they did not have the time for it, it would get stale. And
Logistics is the worst. I can't.
Logistics.
Yeah, organizing this.
Yeah.
Keeping up with everyone, voice acting, everything.
I feel like getting the animations done as well was like that was a bit of a pain, because I mean, like, it was a matter of waiting until the animations were done, right? Like,
exactly.
Part where Feaster dropped off the planet of the Earth or something.
Yeah.
We had a void to fill up.
But he came around in the end.
In the end, yeah.
So next question is by Jessica Pike again. How many hours did video animation take? I bet it took hours. So personally, I could answer the question for the segments that I did. So it depends. Like the Team Conj segments, I won't be able to tell you exact like hours like to the letter, but
Hey,
but
you jumped over mine.
the Team Conj section took probably about 5 days, but that's not 5 days straight of animating. That's just 5 days. The Team Rocket segment took probably about 2 days, but again, not 2 days straight. And then the epilogue took 2 days, again, not 2 days straight. So I probably spent about 24 hours or 26 hours or 30 hours animating, roughly 26 hours. I know that's a random number, but so yeah, like how long did it take for you guys? Like,
I think we
took
can
about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I think.
1 minute to say a line of words.
Yeah, that's good. You have like the
It
best
took
job.
about 1 week to make the Team Stomp shared intro. Then my other scenes about 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my part only took like a couple of hours, but I didn't have much in it, so.
You were a lazy boy.
Yes, lazy boy.
So the longest amount of time I would probably say of animating. I mean, everyone in this chat anyway, not everyone who was involved. But the longest amount of time I would probably say is probably about a week, right? Like a week of animating.
I told you I did it in 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks, sorry.
Yeah, UN took a month, Roji took a month, Duran took a month.
Yeah.
I think we can skip this.
Question, just go think about it. It took 6 months to complete this. Figure out the math.
Yeah. So I guess the next question is by XOORE42. What like I'm not going to try and pronounce that. What was the best thing each of you got to experience with this, and what was the worst?
On the bottom, like with the Dely red, and then we just go down the line so everyone can share their experience.
Yeah.
Just say the names and we speak.
Okay, so yeah, what was the best and worst for Cursed Wyvern, I guess?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll start with me. So the best. Oh no, okay, he's back.
Oh wait, is it back? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
You right there, man?
Having a moment. So, what?
So the question is, what's the best thing you've had to experience about this project, and what was the worst experience?
Personally?
Yeah, personally, yeah.
Okay. I can see anything really precise. It was almost everything was a good experience. We're singing it, animated, and receiving the others people's voice. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Well, for me, I'd probably say there was. I guess the worst experience was probably waiting for it to be released. The best experience for me personally, and I was grinning like ear to ear when it So basically, it's like in one of the scenes, it's just seeing my character. Like, this is the best experience, obviously. It's just seeing my character live in action and sort of command, like the one scene where I'm commanding an army and going toe to toe with, I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry.
It was me.
It was you, yeah. But that scene for me personally was the best part about this, because it was just it was what's it, power fantasy fulfillment, if you know what I mean. I mean, if I'm going to be brutally honest, I was just I'm commanding an army, dude. It was really cool.
Yeah. Very nice.
What about you, Holy Akon?
Ooh, the worst or hardest part wasn't actually related to the machinima itself. It was rather that there's a lot going on in my life right now, so it was really hard to like balance being able to work on it and not. But the best part was seeing it, because like I when it comes to collaborations and stuff, like what I've seen other people do, and especially when there's so many of us, it's like very hard to do good. Like it very easily becomes very bad, in my opinion. But I think this one was really, really good. And I laughed a lot.
Yeah, me too.
We all did.
What about Strausin?
I didn't really do any animating, which is unfortunate. If I would have had more time, that would have been nice to contribute in that way. But I really like doing the voices that I did. I actually recorded a couple like speeches to my army, but they weren't in the final cut, which I'm only mildly salty about. But that's okay.
It's in the director's edition.
Yeah. And the worst part, I don't know. Yeah, I would have to say, you know, for the fear of sounding unoriginal, pretty much just waiting for it to come out, because like once I did my lines, my job was done, and I was like, all right, well, good luck, guys. So
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it came out epic, and I don't know. I saw like some spoilers and like little sneak peeks while it was being made. And I wasn't really sure what to expect out of the final product, but I was absolutely fucking blown away. It just really goes to show like just how much talent is in the community that we've built, and really just goes to show how well we can all like work together and really bring an idea that started off as like nothing and bring into like a fruition of like a 40-minute goddamn machinima with like, you know, with all this shit, with everyone included. So I'm really happy about that. I think it's a really good sign for us and for the WoW community just as a whole. I think it's really cool.
I couldn't have said it better myself, honestly.
That was spot on.
Yeah. Tom Shire.
I mean, this is going to sound a bit generic, but I think the worst part is really having to coordinate all these people, these voice actors, these people, and then some people being late, some people being ahead, some people making certain mistakes and having to manage all that. But I think it's all worth it in the end, as the best part is really seeing the product of months and months of work coming to fruition. Just amazing.
Yeah, because you were the main director of this. So, like, you're pretty much the man in charge. So I can imagine, like, just the stress of it must have been a lot. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm sweating so much right now.
Yeah. I mean, I was sweating before it, like, the stream started, and I wasn't even, like, I animated 3 things. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, you think how I felt?
Yeah. But, you said best and worst, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mastermind Override.
Well, how should I put it? I think the hardest part is to actually like wait for the others to fill the deadline. I mean, Tom Shire gave us a deadline about the end of July, I think.
Yeah, the deadline changed so much. It's crazy.
Yeah, but like everyone procrastinated too much. We didn't meet that deadline. And for the best part, it's actually like hearing people say like, "Oh, I like it."
Yeah.
Especially like the part in the tavern, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Did you do the part in the tavern?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, oh fuck, for real, dude. Yeah, that was epic as shit. I hadn't seen any part of that until we just watched it. Epic transformation. Fucking, I love the like the initial, like when he transforms and then like goes apeshit on the first guard. Fucking awesome. The charge around the banister into the wall and then like the fucking spike on the wall. That's fucking bomb ass shit. I don't know, but like that was sick.
Yeah.
That's some gangsta ass shit. Like that was one fucking sick ass organ. Whose character was that?
It's
That was
his.
mine.
That was yours.
Right. Fucking
I
right,
was gonna
doggy.
say. Sorry, go on. Like I was gonna say, I said in the chat like who animated this, the Worgen transformation animation that rhymed. Was fucking good, dude. Like it was sweet, like it was really seamless, like, you know, like it looked like natural to watch, if that makes sense. Like you know, in game in WoW, like obviously the transformation is quite seamless and it's like designed how it should, like visually. But in that animation, it looked as if, like when he transformed from a Morgan, especially back into a human, I noticed especially then it was like, wow, like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's
like it looked like it. That's how it was meant to look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It didn't look like it was tacked on. If that makes sense.
Like fan made.
Yeah, yeah. That's the word I'm looking for. It didn't look fan made. So props to you, Troy.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, the worst part, it's quite mediocre compared to you because I had little to do with the creation.
You're mediocre. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Don't be mean.
So
Feel hurt. No, the worst part was probably getting my microphone to work proper. Still have trouble with that. It's been a year now. I still haven't figured it out.
What are you running? What mic do you have?
C1
We're piling a lot of questions.
Ambiguous. Just get a snowball, bro. What are you saying?
Anyways, still the best experience about this part was that I, as well, an amateur voice actor, had this concept about a contest, a way to get machine makers to work together, and to see it snowball into such a huge project. It just fills you up with some sort of pride.
Yeah.
Amazing to witness, to see so many famous names like Laurentium and people like that come together and work.
Yeah, and Pyromancer and Hiromara, like to me personally, they were. It was quite a surprise to hear that they were involved.
Yeah, especially Hiro. He's really involved in the Machinima community.
Yeah.
He shouts out to a lot of people, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
Started with 3 people who were barely known in the community by now, and it snowballed into proportions. Now they probably know your names at this point in time.
Yeah.
So that to me is amazing experience, because that was my goal with this little contest, to get you guys some views, and I did not expect it to work out as well.
I think no one did. It's crazy.
We owe a lot to you. We owe a lot to Tom Shire for directing it all.
Yeah.
Of course, thanks for the cameo, because it's still my RP code for 3 years.
And it's really amazing. I didn't expect this many people to agree to actually animate for something that will not be out on their channel, as in the full movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Like,
wait, what?
How many animators were there? Like 20?
I think.
I think in total, people will work. That's also the next question.
It's in the credit.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. This is the next question. This is a good segue. So,
including animators and voice actors, I think a lot over 50 worked along with it.
Yeah.
50, about 50.
So yeah. So this question, like, this is actually a question in the chat. So Avelion Chan asks, so is there just, I can sort of ad lib with this. This isn't exactly his words, but basically he's saying, so I assume there's like different time zones between the creators, and how many creators worked on it. So you said 50 people, right?
Yeah, about
I
50.
think about over 50, so
over 50,
way more.
Yeah, and yeah, like not everyone was in a different time zone, but they were different time zones like involved.
Yeah, we
like,
have US, Russia, Turkey.
Yeah.
50. It's like really like a staggering amount.
Yeah,
big kudos to Tom Shire for really like organizing these gaggle of clusterfucks.
Yeah.
Best.
For real. Like some serious directorial prowess.
Yeah, I had actually no idea there was so many people working on it. That's quite fucking impressive.
It's a crazy amount.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, next question. This comes from Vorgrim or Zelris or however the fuck he wants me to. So basically, he's saying, is there a reason in the lore that certain characters change models such as race, or is it just overlooked?
This is basically Vorgrim asking about himself because he's now a blood elf. But we'll take care of that soon. To be seen. Bye. Next question.
Wait, we were.
He is Vorgrim. He is a blood elf though.
Vorgrim, you seriously overestimate your importance.
Did you have any lords?
Wait. We were supposed to have lore?
Yeah. There's a whole cinematic. There's Dark Souls lore.
Next question.
Yeah, next question. This comes from Rajira, and I think he knows the answer to this question. I think he's just being a little bit cheeky. Will we get a second Civil War?
Of course. Next year. Bye. Next question.
Next question. Dumbass. No, I'm kidding. How did you... So this comes from Juno Van Elk.
Can I answer this one?
I know the name a lot.
Answer this question, do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the question is, how did you find the voice actors for this?
For this video, most characters are voiced by the people that created them. There are some exceptions like myself, Thumbshare, and a few others like Feaster, and then there's the guards. But mostly we get actors within our community. We have about 60 actors, something like that. So we just post a little announcement, and they audition for the character, and we choose the best.
Yeah, created this project was so that I could finally be cast in something because Tom Shire doesn't want me.
We still love you.
Oh no.
Next question.
So the next question is by Pivotal, and we might have already answered it in a way. But so who made the 3D scenes?
So Rosie Ryan made a 3D scene. Duran did another. Mastermind did a 2.5D. We have Anton Knows, which did another 3D scene, and Holy Acorn, who did the intro. But yeah, that's it.
Nice. So yeah. So next question is so yeah, like what is it? 3D is like really difficult to work with as well, isn't it? So like...
yeah, it was mainly using in-game animation, so it's not as hard as Pivotal level animation, which is basically from zero. But,
something I noticed as well is in you know in the animation that was like a parody of
and Vulcan also did a 3D scene.
Oh, cool. Yeah. But the animation that was a parody of the Siege of Volgramar finale, where it was like something I noticed was like it must have been a custom animation, but like whoever animated that.
Some parts were using a website called I don't remember the name, but it has like pre-made animations that you
Maxio or Maxio or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And you upload your character, and then it gives you the animation back and the character.
Yeah, because Tom Shire like Tom Shire's character. When the way he turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he turned like Varian did.
Yeah, that's from the
that's from the website.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's anyone who's working or looking to go to 3D animation for Machinima. What did you say the website was called?
Mixamo.
Mixamo.
I'll type it
go
in
to
chat.
Mixamo if you want some freaking sweet like animations. Awesome. So the next question is by does this count as a question? Hang on. I'd imagine... No, I don't think so. Next question is by... This is different.
It's Ancestral Login.
Hold on, John, ask another one. Or I'm overlooking something.
That's further down. I think.
Yeah, how long did... Yeah.
Avalon Chan. So how long, he says, Avalon Chan says, how long did it take to learn how to do Machinima like this?
anyone's
I
like,
can learn it.
That's I think that's very individual.
Yeah, it's very individual because it's also it's only about learned skill, but it's also about talent, like raw talent as well. Which is sad to say because I mean everyone's like, you know, anyone can learn to machinimate, but it sort of it's different strokes for the different folks. If you know what I'm saying, like some people.
Hello.
Hello,
Sorry.
Hello,
Sorry, I didn't mean to like, you know, barge in or anything.
Hello.
Hello.
Him. Hide the popcorn.
Yeah. Too late for that.
You're in prison now. Good luck.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think of the Civil War, Laurentium? Did you watch it?
I actually did the final composition for it. I put all the scenes together. I did, you know, some sound effects here and there. I did a couple scenes there, and I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed, you know, working with Tom Shire and others on this amazing journey, and I'm super thrilled to continue more work. Also, by the way, sorry if you know my mic quality is off. I'm at work right now, so I'm on my headset, like my headphone, like my earbuds microphone, like that I got with my phone.
I was gonna say because I mean you're in American time zone, right? So it must be like what, like 12? Not 12.
It's actually 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock where I'm at.
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm actually I'm like a time zone behind Strausin.
Yeah, because Strausin's in Canada, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
Boot.
Milking bags, Looney Toony.
Yo, man, cartons ain't got shit on milking bags. Let me tell you.
I want to go to Canada and just enjoy.
Sometimes you take it out and you just like wiggle it around, and it makes your whole day better.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to squeeze in milk in a bag.
Yeah. You know.
Next question, please.
Yeah. So the next question is, why is Holy Acorn so sexy by Holy Acorn? My answer to the question that is
to question to question that.
What? Shut up.
You articulate man. You.
Yeah, I can English well. My answer to that question is because he's Swedish and Scandinavian people are just inherently sexy. Next question.
Is there any questions you want me to answer for you guys, or?
Yeah, you can join in. So we're basically just answering questions, all of us.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't answer any questions because I'm on my phone, so I can't open up YouTube because I get like a feedback.
No, I'm reading out the questions, so it's
all right.
Yeah. So
You should repeat that one about the best and worst part.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's a good point. So Laurentium, what was the best part about this project, and what was the worst for you personally?
For me personally, working on this project, there were like a few things that I found that were pretty good about the project. So one in particular is making the final composition, making the epic walk-in scene for before the team intros, for Team Strausin, Team Tomshire, and Team Ganj. That scene in particular, I love that scene and the epic walk-in with that epic music. It's like the music you get from Battle for Azeroth from the Ash Train Company or something. That scene in particular, I loved working on. The worst part, I have to say, sound editing. Sound editing is a bitch to edit.
Yeah, sound editing is by far my least favorite part of machinimating.
Yeah,
I think it's the bane of anything for machinima related.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was a good answer. So next question by Galian, I assume that's how you pronounce it, is did you have some project with Nixium or in the future?
Yeah, I think I'm the one qualified to answer this. So for the sequel, we're trying to get Nixium as the antagonist.
We're trying.
He still has
Trying is the key word.
Trying is the key word. I was going to say this.
I'm starting to lose my faith, and most of the script is written with him in it, so I'm sad now. So I'll kill myself probably.
We'll just impersonate.
I mean, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith.
One like is one pray to get him in the project.
It's been a month already.
Send your thoughts and prayers.
I mean, we all know that. I mean, we can all tell. We can all tell that Nixium is pretty burnt out from YouTube. You know, since Battle for Azeroth came out, so he wants to, play that a little bit and dedicate his time, working on, and all that stuff. So.
We're not interested in realities here, Law. We just want results, okay?
Next question.
I can't find your next question.
It's by Strausin.
It's by who? Sorry?
There's one astrologian.
Astrologian.
Where is it? Oh, I found it. I found it. So by astrologian or whatever.
Wait, isn't that like what? That's like way up.
Yeah, I know. No, we never said it.
Oh, okay.
So astrologian asks, how old are you all, and for approximately how long?
What?
I think we're skipping a lot of questions.
Yeah,
here.
Are we?
Are we?
Really?
Oh, my bad, guys.
I don't.
Under Galian.
Oh, yeah. No, we are. Hang on. One sec.
Okay, ignore me. My bad.
No, we've skipped one question, I think.
We can probably get back to. I mean, we'll go to that question,
We'll go
and
back
then we
to
can
that
probably go to the other question.
So astrologian asks, how old are you all, and for approximately how long have you been doing Machinima?
Do you just want to go down the?
Yeah, let's do
we'll
like
go
we did.
So Cursed Wyvern's the first. Like, you go first.
Okay, excuse me, I can't follow. What was the question?
How old are you, and how long have you been making Machinima?
Oh yeah, so that's the question. Well, I'm 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm making Machinima since 2013. I think something like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm 20, and I've been doing Machinima since I don't know how long. Probably October last year, I think. So not even September. Almost a year. But upload schedule is like next to none. Like...
Still better than me.
Holy Acorn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 22. I had to actually think how old I was because I recently had a birthday. But yeah, I'm 22. And that's actually not a simple question to answer for me because I think since I've been 12, I first read about Machinimas and saw Machinimas, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And my Machinimas back then was basically me putting a character in front of a background, so it doesn't really qualify as a Machinima.
Isn't that what Machinima is?
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, yeah, I guess. So,
you're halfway there already.
Yeah.
Almost there. Am I next?
Yeah, you're next.
All right, so I'm 23 years old right now, and I've been doing Machinima since 2013. The day I released my first Machinima, I just had my 18th birthday, so I've been in this game since Mr. Pandaria.
Yeah.
So for quite a while, it's been a great adventure. So, and I'm looking to not stop. It's like a train that never stops going. Anyways, I gotta roll out and get back. But you guys enjoy the stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for watching Civil War. We will return.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Lorenzo.
Yeah.
No problem. Take care, guys.
Right. So next is Strausin.
I am 28 years old. I released my very first Machinima on November 27th, 2015. So I've been doing it for about 2 years, and I've been really enjoying it. I wasn't sure how far it would go. I definitely didn't see it getting to anywhere near the scale that it has, which is really fucking awesome. And yeah. Tom Shire.
Well, I'm 18, and I've been in Machinima over a year now. Yeah, it's been a ride. Yeah, fuck.
Any any girls that are watching, Tom Shah's legal. So if you're if you're into God Kings like Tom Shah, hit him up on his DMs. So next is Mastermind Override.
I'm now 17, and I think I started machinimaing about 4 years ago, but hardly made one.
Whoa! What the fuck was that? Is this real?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
It was cut in 2 parts.
Sorry.
Channel, like you can see, like it's 3 years ago, I think, my first release.
Yeah. So you've been doing machinima. You say 3 years. So you've been doing machinima since you were 14.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
Before my first release, I was actually trying to make one, but I was like, no, I didn't upload it. I didn't finish it. Like, yeah.
Fair enough. What about Troy? How long have you been making machinima?
I am just turned 22 yesterday.
Hey, happy birthday!
Doing machinimas for exactly 0 days, 0 hours, and 0 minutes. But I do funny voices.
You do funny voices?
A year now.
Very good. Right, so I guess that's like that question. So the question, there's like, I think I missed 2 questions before I asked this question. So the next question is by, let me see. It's by T-Mac Music. So he basically asks, I would love to contribute to a future project by doing music if you guys are interested.
Oh wow, that's actually really nice.
That would be sick, yeah.
Yes,
music is always a pain to find.
If yeah. So I guess like if
because we totally need like an Avengers theme for the league.
That'd be so good.
Yo, you know, actually, what I was thinking of before would be a sick intro for either the sequel or even this one. Do like a Marvel parody, but it's like everyone's faces just like flip over each other. That'd be sick.
That'd be sick. But
Get me so fucking sick.
I guess
it's best to poke Tom Shah about it. Huh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like, if you're still watching and you're legitimately interested in contributing to the League of Machinima, just contact Tom Shah. Like,
if you're legitimately interested in contributing.
Yeah, no, I'm team Conj, so that's like that was purpose. That was with purpose. I'm dying at the moment. If you can't tell,
too fucking good.
Yeah. You wouldn't think that I was English. Anyway, so the next question is by Vorgrim again. Can you please let me use the music bot to play the stream in the Discord VC? So no is the answer to that. Next question is by... I think that's it, isn't it? That's all the questions.
Let me check.
That must be it. That's gotta be it.
I think Xor has asked a question.
Who? Oh, him.
One before, so I'm looking that up now.
Zor, if you ask a question, repost it, because we love reposts.
I found it here. Where can we see your stuff in the future?
So that's I guess we can go down the list with this question. So, Cursed Wyvern, where can we see your stuff in the future?
For all the league, you mean?
Like for your stuff and for the leagues. Like, yeah, no, for your stuff, and then so we'll go our own stuff, and then at the end of like when everyone's answered, we'll go with the league stuff, like the Civil War stuff.
So my personal stuff, you mean?
Yeah, your personal.
Okay.
Stuff.
Sorry, I need time to understand. Well, for my part, I'm not making Machinima anymore on my channel, actually, because as other people, I lived a pretty dark period those 2 last months, so I had to pretty start the activity on my channel, and I think I will go with new channel in the future with new Machinima. For now, I'm gonna make a new series with Rogeria, the Machinima series, Ashes of Lordaeron Origins. It's how to say it?
Yeah.
Audio book. It's it's when people read books and with some pictures on it, and it's make a video that just people listen to, and that's what I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna make Machinima for now. So
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Sorry to hear that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry about that, bro.
Dely?
Yeah.
No, we. So me, I kind of feel bad for like continuing with this question after that, but like,
stop.
So I guess you can see my stuff on my channel. It's just called Dely Wrath. I make videos once a year, if that. But so I probably, but if that was true, I probably made 1 video and that's it. But you can see my stuff on my channel, just Dely Wrath. Like you can just type it into into YouTube rather. Holy Acorn.
Yeah, like I've released 1 video on my channel. If you don't, that's actually a Machinima, and I posted that like in 2015 or something. And I have since then worked on 1 Machinima. So like right now the best bet to see my stuff would probably be my Twitch until that Machinima is done, which is Holy Acorn on Twitch, where I like work on that fucking Machinima that's taken so long. But it's almost done. It's almost fucking done.
I'm really hyped to see this Machinima, and I've told Holy Acorn
when Machinima when
Machinima when
Machinima when.
Kind of a running joke in the whole Discord.
Yeah.
When someone has a project, we go like archery when. Right. Okay.
Dely, can you repeat the question for me, buddy?
What's that? Sorry.
Can you repeat the question for me?
Oh, so the question was, where can we see your stuff in the future? So for you personally.
Oh, well, actually, I just moved, so hopefully September will be dubbed Strausimber, and I will be able to release much more content than I would normally be releasing. I'm going to stick to my same channel. I'm going to get Battle for Azeroth, which I haven't even touched yet, but I'm really excited to check it out. And so I'm going to update my whole channel. I'm going to do some time-lapse leveling stuff, because I got to level my character, my actual Strausin character. He's only like level 50, so I have to get him into Battle for Azeroth before I can even like make relevant shit. So I'm going to be, hopefully I'm going to be streaming a little bit, which would be fun, and I'm going to be working on my next Class Jazz video, which looks like it's going to be rogues, but it might still be monks, I'm not sure.
Demon Hunter, please.
Can I I didn't go in much detail with my answer. Can I try again?
No.
Okay, cool. Tom Shire. Go for it.
So, as you know, you can check my stuff on my channel. I'll be continuing to work on Road to Redemption. We might do a transition to fully 3D with the help of a machinimator from the old days, an imp in a box. You might know him. Search it. Also for the future, we have I have a collab with Vorgrim up some, like in the next few months. One with Feaster too, eventually. And yeah, I also coordinate most like big projects for the league. So
yeah,
the Machinima is also on the horizon, probably next summer. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that.
Awesome. Mastermind Override.
Well, you definitely check my channel. Like, I got nowhere else.
Yeah.
I think, but I don't think I will be active for a year because I'm on my third year right now. I'm preparing for exams and universities. So I won't be active. But you can check my channel.
Okay. And obviously, Troy. Last but not least.
He needs to get commissions for this digital art.
Yeah. If anyone's interested in commissioning Troy for voices, fucking message him.
And commission him for like logo designs too.
Yeah, that too.
Design.
Yeah, he designed the logo that's on the screen now.
Cool. So to answer my question properly, I guess.
About to answer the line.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
I didn't make any projects myself, but I have a YouTube page where I link all the projects I've been part of. A range of machinimators to like get them known too.
You can find Troy's content on everyone else's channel.
Just spread out on YouTube in general.
Yeah. Dely, you missed your chance. Next question.
Wait, can I just quickly like?
Yeah.
Okay, so like to answer my question properly. So obviously you can check out my work on my channel, but basically what I'll be working on mostly is a series that I've been working on called Shywood. And it's a series mostly inspired by Conjur's video, not series, but video called called Lonica, like a machinima short called Lonica, and that was inspired by Lords of War by Blizzard themselves. So basically, it's just a video series that's animated in the same vein of like basically a motion comic book, in a way.
A lot
and
of
like
parallax. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Okay. So the animation style is in the same vein of Lords of War. It's in the same vein of Harbingers and Warbringers. So but obviously because it's a machinima, I'm not hand drawing everything. I am taking the models and in-game backgrounds and animating them that way. And that's the main focus for my channel. But obviously I'll be working on other stuff too, like right now I'm working on a prequel for my very first video, Old Wolf, and it's called Berserker Scar. And it wasn't written by me, but it was but I'm animating it, and it's taking a while, but it's in production. So the next question
is it the one that I'm doing the voices for, or some voices for?
You're doing, you did voices
Elf?
for Shywood. Yeah, you did voices for Shywood episode 2.
Okay.
Yeah, check out the first episode of Shirewood. It's so fucking good.
Thank you. Thank you. So next question is by Lucas Livingstone, and he says, "Who will be the next guest for the next?" He just says the next guest for the next, and I assume he means the next Civil War.
We already have a few people confirmed. We have Slightly Impressive. We have Jaden. We have Kaelish. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're waiting replies from Taliesin and Nevito and Nixium.
Yeah. So the next question is well, I can't find one, but I will find one. I think that's it. I think like we've run it dry,
Of the League of Machinima. Well, to be fair, it already started out. The Discord channel started out as Forcing Tom Shire to get his voice actors together for his project. Turned out 3 of his voice actors were machinima makers, so we started the League of Machinima. Yeah, from there.
I feel like it like the inception was there, and then it pretty much took on a life of its own. and like really just exploded from there. Really, like ultimately, as much as I hate to say it, we have Tom Shire to thank for everything. But yeah, it's really almost like baffling how massive it is and how involved everyone is, and you'd think that like at a community this size that you'd have like for like a large portion of the people would be like not very active, but like everyone is fucking active all the time. It's insane.
Like 80% is inactive.
Like I have to keep notifications off of my Discord on my phone like all the time.
Yeah,
like
the
same.
voice actors are quite not as inactive, to be fair. We have like 3 quarters that doesn't really audition, and like a quarter that does. But the Machinima
we need
very
a second purge.
Some of the voice actors that we have though are so talented, like honestly.
Yeah.
Like first person that comes to mind is probably like she's not active in the server at all, but in Rosero.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So yeah, she does voices for Conjur's Machinima, and she does Freya for Shirewood.
Yeah. Astrologian is also really good, especially for voices that like include effects like old gods and demons. It's fantastic too.
Crazy.
As an amateur voice actor, it's really nice to look up to them. And
yeah,
you should tell like the origin of your nickname. That's really pretty cool.
My nickname? Oh boy, are you in for a story? When I first joined the Discord, it started as a second actor for Road to Redemption. Actually played Didaculus for... But suddenly Tom Shine named me, and when I got cast for a different project, Tom Shine renamed me to Troy the One-Rolled. Different part, and I became Troy the Two-Rolled. From there, it started adding up until I went to 5. Ago, I got called the Logo Ging, and it became the Lego Ging for some reason. And in the end, we settled with Troy Many Names Dutchman. Since then, and as it implies, I am from the Netherlands.
Okay, yo, I have a question. Tom Shire, what is with your insistence on everyone having the in front of their name?
It's like the first people is like the Feaster, and we had someone else, and Grimlaugh had like L something. So it was like, what if we all had D in front of our names?
I'm not allowed.
Like, yo, I changed it once, and then he like messaged me. He's like, "Bro, like, are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "Whoa, I'll change it back, man. It's cool." Well, maybe not quite so extreme, but he was like, "Bro."
I'll tell you what though, putting that in front of our names is very
it sounds way cooler. Like,
but like not only that, but it's very gratifying because obviously like I came into the Discord as a voice actor.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and seeing that being put in front of my name after releasing that first Machinima was like such an achievement. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's a title.
Like, yes, I did it.
Achievement get the.
I for some reason became the holiest of acorns instead of the holy acorn.
Yeah.
Cookie Killer like became the killer of cookies. It's just just me.
Yeah. So we do have another question as well. It's by Zor. Where is it? I also want to know. He or she asks. I also want to know who is the funniest of you guys?
The Feaster.
The Feaster. Oh, you have to say the Feaster, otherwise you'll hurt his feeling.
I mean, I don't know. He's like the funniest. He's definitely funny.
It's the funniest.
The Grimlaugh. Grimlaugh.
Yeah,
Grimlaugh is really funny. Yeah.
All depends. Like I feel like Feaster, his writing is like his writing is very like sarcastic and like it's really good in that sense. I think Grimlaugh has like great situational and like visual humor. I agree with you guys just for different reasons.
Yeah.
Are definitely
I mean-
Grimlaugh and Feaster, and because Feaster dares to cross lines no one dares to cross on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes it funny, and Grimlaugh's humor is just spot on. Also gave me the opportunity to play
Did
a
you say that
character that
did he have the role in one of his Machinima?
Yeah, that's true. We're on to you, Troy.
Maybe.
We need more questions. More questions, please.
Just the fact that he gave me the opportunity to play an angry dwarf was just perfect.
Actually, I think I gotta have to dip out. I'm gonna have a shower, and I am going dancing tonight. Apparently, I gotta go.
You're going dancing.
I'm going dancing.
Yeah. You're going dancing, are you?
I am.
Where are you going dancing, man?
Just to a club in the city. It'll be fun.
Club in the city.
Yeah. Just a club in the city. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. It sounds
What's your
pretty good.
drink
Yeah.
of choice?
My drink of choice, I am a gin and 7 kind of guy, or a beer of any sort.
Yeah. You drink beer when you go out?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, usually, like, I'll drink beer with a meal, but most of the time I just sort of drink, like, when I go out to get drunk, I'll just drink hard stuff like rum and stuff like that.
I feel you.
So
All
the
right,
next,
guys.
I guess
I'm gonna head out. I'll talk to you later. Thanks everyone for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for letting me be a part of it.
All right. It was great to have you here, Strausin.
Thank you, sir. Bye, bye, guys.
Later, dude. So yeah, I guess the next question is, what's your favorite fucking alcohol?
Mead.
Mead. That's a good answer.
Because I hate regular wine, it's too bitter for my taste, and then there's mead, which brewed of honey, and I like that.
Yeah. Mead is like, for people who don't know, mead is like, well, there's 3 different forms of it. There's like mead beer, mead spirits, and mead wine, isn't there? But it's basically just honey, isn't it? Honey alcohol, right?
Wine ferments grapes, mead ferments honey.
Yeah.
Which makes it incredibly sweet.
Did you guys ask
Very
me
nice.
something? I was on the toilet.
Yummy.
How was your shit?
I didn't shit, I peed, but it was over average.
Okay. I should probably start. So basically, Dreyfus Zano asks, "Is Grimlock a Deadpool-like character?" We're gonna like rapid fire these questions. Is Grimlock like a Deadpool?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is. Okay.
Totally.
Astrologian asks, "How long will you shower?" Well, Strausin's already gone, so that's probably my bad for not asking that question beforehand. Zalrus is here. Okay. So next question is by Pivotal: Is Red Bull vodka manly or not? See, I don't think it is.
Red Bull vodka is the manliest drink.
Nah.
You only drink Red Bull vodka if you want to get fucked up and active as fuck at the same time.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that manly.
You want to have that feeling of tiredness and being awake clash at the same time and then fight to assure dominance.
Okay, when you put it that way, it's quite manly.
The manliest drink is warm milk.
And cookies, right?
Please.
So the next question is, how many keyframes in total were used? I don't think that's an answerable question.
Too many. Way too many.
Way too many, honestly.
Wait. In the little bit I did, I only had 1,400 and... No, wait, not keyframes. I meant...
Keyframes,
was talking about frames. I don't know how many keyframes. But 1,440 frames was my part.
10 frames for the Civil War poster. Or 20, I don't even remember.
420.
How many layers I used?
Zelrus and Karayax, turn on your mics, honestly.
Let me send you the fan art they were talking about.
What's this fan art?
Where is it?
Okay, okay, guys. This is a very important question. We technically answered it already, but the question is by Zore42. What's your advice for aspiring machinima makers?
Shall we go through the list again?
Yeah. What's your advice? Sorry, repeating for. What's your advice for aspiring machinima makers?
Advice for aspiring machinima makers?
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
If you want to start machinimating, what should you do?
Yeah.
Repeat.
What advice would you give someone who wants to do machinima?
Okay, thanks. Well, have friends.
Yeah.
Because having friends in making machinima is really useful.
That's a good answer. Yeah, I mean, not to sound unoriginal, but being part of a community is almost essential to being an aspiring machinima maker. Because, I mean, I think I'm okay in saying that I'm proof of that. Because if it wasn't for this community of League of Machinima, of all of these supportive people and all of these people that have given me advice on like how to animate properly and how to like edit and everything like that. If it wasn't for the League of Machinima themselves, I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have uploaded a video on my channel, like an official Machinima. So being part of a community really helps. And if you're an aspiring machinima maker, then hit us up because we could probably like invite you to the Discord.
Yeah.
And in time you will earn your D.
Yeah, exactly.
Your green name.
But more on the technical side of that question, I'd say if you want to go sort of lone wolf about it, is just download WoW Model Viewer, download Adobe After Effects, and just practice. Honestly, it's all about practice. Just like look up videos on YouTube on how to make machinima. Nixium has a lot of like how-to videos. By a lot, I mean like I think he's made 2, but I'm sure other channels have done it too. So yeah. Holy
sums it up, to be fair.
If you can't think of anything, then
no. I'm just thinking how I'm gonna phrase myself. Like, I think like the thing that's helped me the most is to think of a machinima as a movie, and like, and not only like, if you're gonna watch tutorials and stuff, don't only watch tutorials for machinimas, like how to make a machinima. Watch tutorials about movie making in general and people talking about movie making, and like, because something I've started to realize more and more is that there's a lot more thought in movies behind camera angles than just this looks cool. So I try to watch movies and like learn more about movie making as well, and try to apply that to machinima. I don't know if that answers the question or not.
No, I think that's a really good answer to that question, personally. I would ask the Carriax, but he or she is muted. Oh, he is muted. So Tom Shire, what's your advice?
So I think the most important part really is to keep going, even though, for example, your first machinima is complete shit, which mine was, and I even posted like a few shit machinima, but we don't talk about that. I think the most important part is really carrying forward, and as you said, have a community. It's really important to have feedback, good or bad, it's always important to each time you make your machinima better and better until you reach, like, I don't know, godhood or something. I have to say.
Yeah. No, yeah, I can agree. The whole sentiment of keep going is something that we all can sort of learn from, because the whole point, because making a machinima is a journey. Like each video, well, for me personally, I don't know about you guys, but like each video is, I can imagine for Holy Acorn especially, because I mean he's been making this one machinima for a long time. But making a machinima isn't easy. Like it's gonna take time and it's gonna take effort.
Can I add something else?
Yeah, go on.
I think it's also really important to have, like someone as, for example, an idol, like a level of machinima you aspire to. So when I started off, I really took Conj as an inspiration, because machinima is like, wow, mind-blowing. The visuals are just amazing.
Yeah.
And it really motivated me to reach his level and to continue making machinima until I couldn't really be compared with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to add to the keep at it thing that, like, you're most likely gonna get a lot of anxiety over it, especially if it's like a passion project. But I think you, as Tomshire said, you just have to keep at it, and like, at least for me, like every time I get a shot done, quote unquote, and like it actually looks good and I'm happy with it, that just like trumps all the like anxiety of fuck, this is taking really long.
Yeah. No, I can definitely agree to that. Because I mean, seeing the finished product just makes all of it worth it, in my opinion. Like, because animating and voice acting and everything can seem and scripting as well. Scripting is a very big part of machinimating. It can seem frustrating, but I mean, when it's done, even if it's not, the best, even if it's not like professional, or seeing the finished product for me personally is amazing. Like you made that video, you made that machinima, and that's your work, and you can be proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get started, but my PC keeps thinking while model viewer is a virus.
Yeah, mine's been doing that recently. Actually, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah. So what is it, Tom Shah? Most Mastermind override. I guess that's your turn.
I say you need to have like, what goal do you want to achieve by machinimating? Like that's first.
Yeah.
I mean, like most of us wanted to share a story, and we want to do it through machinimating. For second, I say go find friends, like someone you could do machinima with, like the League of Machinima right now. We're machinimating together. Like, it's really helping, truly.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Zelrus, do you want to contribute? No? Okay. Troy.
Fine, I don't want to.
As like I said, I try to start machinima, but my ineptitude to get anything done is holding me back. I'm also still supposed to make something for Tomshire, which I've been forgetting and stealing.
Oh, I was gonna ask about that.
On it. Literally. I promise.
So I guess the next question is by Hiromaru. And he asks, what are your opinions on long establishing shots? I guess like it'll be a top-down question again. So Wyvern, Hello? Should we just... Cursed Wyvern, are you still there?
It's me, are you talking again?
Yeah. So basically, what's your opinions of long establishing shots?
Long establishing shots? I don't know what it is.
It's like showing the landscape.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, in the Civil War, precisely?
No,
or in general. In general, in the Machinima? Okay. Well, I don't know what I can say on this. Just mainly, it's pretty hard to do because with the lag, the frame problems.
Yeah, most of my videos have laggy landscape shots.
But yeah, there is plenty of cool shots to do with it.
Yeah.
When it's not laggy, I don't know what to say more.
Yeah, no, I mean, you kind of stole my answer in the way of like, I love them. Obviously, they're necessary to storytelling, they're necessary to filmmaking. But with WoW in particular, laggy establishing shots.
It's like a staple.
Yeah, yeah. You can't get rid of them, but at the same time, obviously, it's just like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, fantastic! Someone disliked the Civil War video already. I'm so happy.
But also my opinion on them. My opinion on them as well is like, they're obviously, like I said, they're necessary to filmmaking, but they're when there's a part, like there's a certain point where it becomes like the establishing shot, like if it's too long, like that's when it becomes like an issue with me personally. I don't know about you guys, but if an establishing shot just lingers on for a little bit too long, that's when I feel as if it's sort of not unnecessary, but do you know what I mean? Like the extra, like, so maybe an establishing shot goes on for 10 seconds. Well, does it really need to last that long? Like, do you know what I mean?
No, 10 seconds is like minuscule for me.
We got a whole minute long establishing shot.
It's true. Check the Wei Shang prequel. It's like a 1 minute establishing shot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Fuck no.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, Heliocorn, what's your opinion on establishing shots?
I'm not sure how to answer. Like, if I really have an opinion on it. Like, I don't get the problem of lag since I don't record my establishing shots in game. I use Cinema 4D for that. Like, so I do it in the 3D program. So lag, I don't have to worry about that. But I think it like depends on is there a reason for it? Does it work with the flow? Does it serve the story? Does it serve the video?
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Totally. Yeah. Like the sentiment, you know. It's just like, is it necessary, you know?
Yeah.
Tom Shire.
Yeah, I love the Selby. Yeah. The end.
The end. Mastermind.
Can you repeat the question?
So basically, what's your opinion on long establishing shots?
I don't really get it.
You don't get the question. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, basically, it's just like, you know, establishing shots. Like, what's your opinion on? Just what's your opinion on them? Like, you know, like when you watch a Machinima and there's a long establishing shot. Like, what do you think? Like, what goes through your brain when you're watching it? You know?
It's great. I don't know what to say.
Cool. Troy.
Wait, I think Zelris had something to say about
Oh, Zelris.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh, go on, then.
So, back in the day, I was a big fan of them. I had them in a lot of my machinima. So, I turned out people didn't really like them a bit, you know. Some people had a bit of a couple of nasty things to say about them. So I decided to just cut them out immediately and just go to the thing and have no establishing shots ever again. And yeah, that's how I feel about them.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, no, because I mean, obviously, like a lot of especially comedy machinimas, a lot of them do have establishing shots. And it's interesting to see how a machinima maker can be put off by introducing them into their machinimas or implementing them into their machinimas because of other people's work, if that makes sense. But yeah. So Troy.
I have honestly no idea what they're talking about.
Go away.
So you know when in a machinima the camera's panning, you know, the camera's moving forward and it's going through the forest and it's the beginning of the video or the beginning of the next scene or chapter, as it were. What do you think when it goes on? Like, what do you think of those? Like, do you know what I mean? It's a bit of an obscure question, but I think it's
It
meant
depends on the type of machinima, really.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to have an intro that recites comically in a forest, then it's funny to have 3 different scenes coming from different angles where it's taking place. If you're going to have drama, then it doesn't really work that well in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
I want to focus on the character instead of the surrounding area. And you only focus on the area when it's valid. Like someone wants to suicide off a cliff, then you show the cliff. Whoa.
Okay.
But it's drama, come on.
That took a dark turn.
Yeah. That's a good answer, though. Well, yeah, that's... so, next question is by Dreyfus Stano. I love how most of the questions are coming from these same people, though. It's just like, they're really dedicated. I appreciate it. So Dreyfus Stano asks, what do you guys want to learn in regards to improving your craft and content, like tutorial-wise?
Yeah, I have a few.
Yeah. Cursed Wyvern.
Repeat.
What do you want to learn in regards to improving your craft and content? Like, how do you want to improve in making machinima?
In my own work?
Yeah, in your own work.
Well, when I use Womadal Viewer, well, I would like to make better green screen because I just don't know how to do. I just, I just take Womadal Viewer, I put a screen on the background and I put characters on it, but I don't know how to do a green screen on the program like Sony VS Pro, something like that. So I would like to know how to make a green screen and make something more beautiful. Tom Shire told me when I gave him my scene that it was too pixelized, so it was not quite beautiful. That's the kind of thing I would like to improve.
Yeah. That's a good question. Sorry, that's a good answer, rather. Yeah, so for me personally, I guess it's just like improving my craft. I guess it's just making the scenes look consistent is one of the things that I want to improve on, because obviously it doesn't. I can't like all of the editing tricks that I do in Adobe After Effects. They're never consistent. So shadows, but like underneath characters, are never consistently like. So like they never look the same, basically. I guess that's something that I'd like to be consistent with. Is like that's how I'd improve. Something else I would like to improve on as well is like how complex the scenes are. Because obviously with Machinima, you just get a background and get one or two characters or more maybe, and then that's the scene. But obviously, as seen in the Civil War video, that's like just played. There are a lot of complex scenes, and most of the more complex ones were made in 3D. But I'd like to make more complex scenes in 2D Machinima, especially in Shirewood, because that's inspired by Warbringers and Lord of Clans and stuff. And the scenes and the shots are. I don't want to sound like that guy from Star Wars prequels, but they're so dense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much going on, and it all has so much purpose to it. So just making more beautiful like shots, basically, and making them look more consistent. So Holy Acorn.
Yeah.
Sorry. Something else I'd like to say is also storytelling as well. Just like get better at it. So Holy Acorn.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I would like to get better at pretty much every single aspect of machinima making. But like the thing that I think about most, or so to say, like the thing I think about that I want to get better at most, I'd say is animating. Because right now I'm at a stage when it comes to like hand animation and stuff where like I'm decent at it, but I'm still not good enough to actually have any confidence when I do it. So I procrastinate it like a lot because I'm scared of doing it, you know? And so I want to get a little bit better at doing it, so I don't procrastinate it anymore.
That's interesting.
But also like flow and timing in the videos, and yeah, procrastinating. I want to get better at not procrastinating so fucking much.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like as well. Something that's like worth mentioning is like just because we don't mention something, it doesn't mean that we don't want to get better at it. If that makes sense. So everything that you just mentioned applies to me, like as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like I would love to get better at flow of the video. But anyway, Tomsha, what would you like to get better at?
Well, one thing I would really like to get better at is the pacing of a video. I feel like sometimes the pacing in my videos is a bit off. And I think that's really something you acquire by really continuing to make machinima and really noticing what you are doing, what you could do better. In the end, most things you kind of learn by yourself. For example, I watched this video. How do I do this certain effect? I go ask the machinimator and then learn it for myself. I guess the best example of this is the famous conch shadow that everyone uses now.
I was going to mention that, yeah, the conch shadow.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mastermind
What's
Override.
the conch shadow?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, explain what the conch shadow is. That's a really good point. So, who wants to explain it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do it.
Troy, go for it.
I know it's some kind of machinima effect where we copy characters and create a shadow, but not especially exactly the details.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you put one in?
So yeah, it's a very specific kind of shadow for machinima. That's cast on person or the character. So Mastermind Override, what do you want to get better at?
I think I want to learn like about Maya. Like, I really want to know something about either Maya or Houdini. I want to improve my 3D scenes and facial expressions. It's really hard to control.
Yeah.
color correction. Like if you see my part, the color correction was really ugly, at least for me. I want to add something. Wait, I wanted to say something, but I forgot it. I think that's it. Like,
well, if you're sorry, if you remember, then just go ahead and be like, just chat out a little bit. Zarus, what do you want to get better at?
Anything that isn't color correction. I seem to have kind of specialized in color correction a bit too much, and it's not particularly good.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no. It's about optimizing the scene, like actually how to make it renders faster, like less effect but same quality, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because you make 3D machinima, don't you? So that's obviously essential to because a big part of anyone who's listening, like a big part of 3D machinima is how long it takes to make it. Do you know what I mean? It's just like 2D machinima, it takes like, sure, it's animating and stuff, but I mean with 3D machinima, I feel as if it's more complex, and obviously the rendering time, as a result, takes a lot longer. That's basically what we were talking about, right? Like rendering time and animating too. Yeah. Troy, what do you want to get better at?
What I want to get better at is my overall sound quality, like figuring out how, when I record something in Audacity, it sounds like pretty loud in my microphone. And when I hear it in a project, it's then someone else. Figure out.
Yeah.
Of course, my own pronunciation of words. Of course, my accent. As I use with characters to play. At this point, I've reached 5 different accents I can pull up decently. Something I want to improve.
But just general sort of like just generally sort of voice acting.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think that's as well. That's something that I can. That's something that anyone who does machinima and does their own voices can sort of attest to. They can sort of say like, I just want to get better at voices. Like, you know what I mean?
Of course, making the Troy accent sound more reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm loving these answers so far, guys. Like, they're really good answers to they're really good answers to these questions, and these questions as well. Like, they're really great. Like, they're really interesting questions to ask, because obviously, like, these are the minds of the creators behind the machinima, and this is the best questions that like.
I think this just proves that a League of Machinima podcast is possible and a good idea.
Yeah.
That's for the future.
I think that would be great, honestly. Because, I mean, even if we don't answer questions by the fans, I mean, we can still talk amongst ourselves about, like, you know, just general stuff. I think it would be really interesting.
Yeah, yeah. We should definitely look into that.
Lads, it's like 1:30 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I had a great time. Amazing project. And thanks for having me in this stream.
No worries, Troy. It was an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you for answering the questions that have been sent by the fans. And we'll see you soon, dude.
I think my computer is starting to dislike that I'm streaming. So I think this would actually be a pretty good place to end the stream. If you guys don't mind.
Okay.
I'll send you some pictures via Discord. It's for the people who stayed. It's some tasty sneak peeks for the Civil War sequel.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna see if.
Well, so if this is the end of the stream, thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
For being a part of this like crazy fucking adventure. Honestly, it's been great. Like, just not only working on it, but seeing it sort of become reality. You know, I mean, seeing the script being made, working on the script, and sending off the finished product to Tom Shaw and everything, and then seeing everyone else do that as well, and seeing the trailer. It's been crazy, honestly. Like I can't imagine what it looks like from the outside looking in, but being a part of it is just
it's something magical.
It honestly is.
Amazing experience, especially just as a voice actor instead of a machine maker.
Yeah. It's been an absolute pleasure, and everyone still watching right now, honestly, like we can't. Fellas, and you guys are still watching, and it's absolutely crazy. So you guys still watching, like even people that like left the actual Civil War, you guys are still great.
Yeah, and for most of the QnA, about 40 people stayed, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Tom Shaw, for your absolutely crazy project. I think we can all sort of give credit to you where it's due. And thanks for everyone who's been animating and just generally being a part of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, my OBS is messing up now.
yeah, that's fair enough. Right, so we'll call it a night, yeah, guys?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to show those teaser pictures, but my...
Shall we reveal the name we had in mind, or is it still being developed?
Yeah.
We must make toys now and sell it.
Yeah, let's contact Lego.
Well, take care, everyone.
Take care, guys. I love you.
Bye.